Flav, why are you getting a double jaw surgery?
I know the amount of money that I'm investing will pay itself off to a huge degree. So it's $35,000 for a double jaw surgery and with full facial implants. And I decided upon this before I did social media, back when I was working as a server. And I knew that if I was better looking, that would pay itself off in terms of whatever I did with my career. Because I knew that, your looks play into a role of, are you going to get hired, how people treat you, just in terms of how I was getting tipped. So all these different things, I was starting to notice a lot more about how looks played into your income. So it was a money thing, right? So that's how it started out. Now that I got into the world of social media, I know that I would go, insanely more viral, and it'll help my career a lot to do the double jaw surgery. It's not insecurity. There's nothing I can't do with my current looks package. I'm already having pretty much the life I want. It's just I know that the return on investment is extremely high. And I think that's true for everyone. So what I had to do is get a head CAT scan, right? So I had to go to an imaging center, they scan my skull, and then that gets sent to an implant designer, right? He comes in, and he customizes the titanium implants based on my skull, and that gets sent to a factory to be produced. Right now, all the titanium parts are being produced. My surgery is coming soon. And then now, I'm going to have to fly to Istanbul. That's the location of my surgery. That's kind of like the hotspot in the world for plastic surgery. I would argue that Italian surgeons are better, but sometimes they won't do some of the more black-pilled extreme movements that a Turkish surgeon will. For example, they wouldn't do an implant under, your temporal muscles, or they won't give you as extreme advancements in terms of millimeters, and sometimes they straight up won't even give surgery to people who are good looking. That's kind of the downfall of Italy, so that's kind of why I had to go to Turkey. So I'm going to Istanbul to a maxillofacial surgeon who is going to place the implants that Giant Implants, who's my implant designer, custom made.
And that's the only surgery you're getting? Or are you getting a couple?
It's kind of like a few surgeries done at once, right? The surgery is called a Bimax. It's a double jaw surgery, right? So they're going to make an osteotomy in the upper jaw, my maxilla, and advance it forward, and the lower jaw. It's called a BSSO, and advance both of the jaws forward. And on top of that, during the same process, during the same hospital stay, to save money, they also place the implants. So it's kind of just an all-in-one process. And I'll also be getting a rhinoplasty during the same thing.